Everybody, welcome back to the DD Valley YouTube channel where we talk about everything Disney Dreamlight Valley related. And today we are going to be talking about that pumpkin house. Alright, so I've been seeing a lot of stuff online, I've seen a lot of speculation online about what is in this pumpkin house, or who is in this pumpkin house, more specifically up in the Forgotten Lands. But right here, there's the pumpkin house. If you haven't been up here before, this pumpkin house, you cannot move it. You cannot get inside it. You can't see in the windows. There's nothing. You can go behind it, but you can't do anything with it. And there has been nothing online from Disney about what this is. So with that, I'm going to go through a couple theories about what I think is in here. So the first thing that came to mind when I came up here and realized I couldn't access it was, okay, so you look at it, it's a pumpkin. First thing that comes to mind with pumpkin is Cinderella. And that's probably an obvious one, and if you've all seen the Disney Cinderella before, obviously the pumpkin gets turned into her horse and carriage type deal. So that's why I'm thinking it might be that. It might have something to do with Cinderella there. The thing that I'm thinking maybe it isn't Cinderella just because of how dark it is up here. Cinderella is like such like a happy princess, and the whole movie is kind of magical and light. But so to put Cinderella in such a dark and gloomy place doesn't really seem to add up to me. So that's why I'm kind of wondering if maybe it's not Cinderella with that, and maybe it's some kind of misdirection. The other thing also kind of doing with Cinderella is fairy godmother. I think maybe could be potentially a character that they bring into the game. One, she could have some stuff similar to Merlin, where she'll be able to improve our tools and stuff like that, like Merlin's being able to do. So I'm thinking maybe she might try something like that. And again, she is the one who turns everything, or turns the pumpkin into the carriage in Cinderella. So that's thinking maybe that has something to do with her. Whoever is in here, I'm not sure. Now, here's a different theory I'm going to throw out there. And this is a theory just based on kind of what we're looking at here. This is such a dark and gloomy place here. So I was thinking that maybe it might be Maleficent. And the reason I say Maleficent is based on, yes, it is such a gloomy place here that would make sense a villain would get introduced up here. But also, we look here, we see like this green, looks like green fire almost coming out here. And if you've seen Maleficent before, you know that there is green fire in that movie. So I'm wondering if maybe Maleficent, the green fire is a hint of that, and maybe Maleficent is in here, and this is kind of a redirection. It looks like a friendly house, but maybe it's kind of one of those things where, oh, it's actually not that, right? So that would be, that's another guess I have about there. With that, I'm just going off of how kind of evil and dark this realm is. But again, you could have Fairy Godmother or Cinderella in here, and maybe they do something to this realm, maybe change it around a bit. But again, it just wouldn't make sense to me to have some sort of good character living in this house, unless they are trapped here for some reason. And maybe that's where we're going to introduce a couple of characters up here. So I'm not really sure about other things. I have seen some other theories online which I haven't really agreed with. Someone said that maybe they're going to bring Jack Skellington into the game because if you've seen I believe Nightmare Before Christmas is that one there. If you've seen Jack Skellington before, he is known as like the Pumpkin King. So I mean, pumpkin, I guess it kind of makes sense, but I don't think Disney's going to be going down that route. I think they're going to kind of keep it to their more classic collection of movies, but you just never know. Like, if they did bring Jack Skellington into the game, that would be kind of a twist, I think, which would be kind of cool if they did that. The other thing I want to talk about, speaking of the pumpkin house here, the only reason I'm mentioning this is because that pumpkin house is not movable. Everything in this game has been movable. This rock here, though, is not movable. You cannot move it. And judging, just look at this here, I think that this is going to be some sort of cave. And I'm saying that because look, that is a very tall rock here. You can't move it. So I wonder if maybe this is going to be, maybe this is where Maleficent is, and then maybe she has like Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, something like that, some sort of Disney princess stuck in there. I am kind of leaning towards Cinderella for this because they did say that in an update coming in the summertime that the Forgotten Lands we're going to be able to do a bunch more with, and that a princess enters the valley. So whether the princess enters the valley from this pumpkin house or through somewhere different, but I was thinking maybe Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty, some sort of Disney princess locked in there, and then Maleficent is in this potential cave here. That is my guess. Let me know if you have any different theories to that. Let me know if you've heard anything else. Again, please like or comment on the video if you have any questions about it. Anything like subscriptions always help the channel, so please make sure that you're doing that. It helps me know that you're finding the content interesting, entertaining, useful. Again, a lot of the content so far on this channel has been mainly tutorials just to help first-time players out, but we will be getting into some more fun stuff later on. So with that, I will leave you for the next video. Take care, everyone.